Dream City kids. This is Captain America with the Phoenix Dream Center, and I know we're all stuck at home away from school, and so I wanted to bring a little bit of happiness, maybe a little bit of joy, share some of my time with you at home, so you can play this video as many times as you like and have some story time with Captain America. We're going to go ahead and read a couple stories out of Disney's 5-minute stories starring Mickey. Alright? We're going to pick a really good one, and I think A Day at the Park would be perfect. One sunny afternoon, Mickey and his nephews headed to Wonder World, the best amusement park around. For weeks, Morty and Ferdy had been begging their uncle to take them. "Here it is, boys," said Mickey. "Are you ready for a full day of rides and games?" "Yes," the boys shouted together. They could hardly wait to get through the gates. There they are, coming through the gates of Wonderland. Looks pretty fun. "Wait till you try out the bumper cars," Mickey said as they walked into the park. "They're my favorite ride here. Now come on. What should we do first?" "I'm going right to the teacups," said Ferdy excitedly. "I'm going right to the swings," Morty said, jumping up and down. Mickey laughed. "Well, we can't do two things at the same time, so let's..." But Morty and Ferdy weren't listening. The two ran off in opposite directions. "Boys, boys, come back," Mickey yelled after them. But the boys were already too far away to hear him. There they go. Oh no. Mickey ran after Morty, but his nephew was already out of sight. Where could he have gone? What had he said he wanted to do first? Anybody remember? It was the swings, Mickey said, running toward the ride. Mickey craned his neck, trying to see if Morty was on the ride. It was way above his head, going around and around. All he could see was feet. He watched for a few minutes. He didn't think he saw his nephew. "I guess I'll go look for Ferdy," Mickey thought. High above Mickey's head, Morty cried out in delight. There he was. He had been thinking about the swings all morning. He loved soaring over the people in the park, his feet dangling above their heads. Suddenly, Morty spotted his Uncle Mickey. "Hi, Uncle Mickey," he shouted, but he was too far up for his uncle to hear him. As Mickey ran to the other side of the park, he tried to remember what Ferdy wanted to do. Then he spotted them, the teacups. Mickey watched as the giant cups spun around and around. He looked into each cup as it passed by, but he didn't see Ferdy anywhere. And just watch the ride was making Mickey dizzy. He decided to try another direction. Where should I look next, he thought. Inside a teacup, Ferdy grabbed the wheel in the middle. He pulled hard to spin himself around faster and faster. Whoosh went the wind across his face as he whipped around. Ferdy laughed. He wished Morty and Uncle Mickey were there to join in the fun. Mickey was starting to get worried. Where could his nephews be? He looked everywhere, but he couldn't find the boys. They weren't on the Ferris wheel. They weren't on the roller coaster. They weren't riding the carousel. They weren't even playing any of the games. Uh-oh. Finally, Mickey stumbled upon a huge crowd of people. What's going on, he wondered. He peeked through the people and saw a parade winding down the path. There were floats, a marching band, dancers, even clowns. Morty and Ferdy would never miss this, he thought. He began to search for them in the crowd, but the boys were nowhere to be found. I think Mickey's missing them. Can you see him on these pages somewhere? Mickey glumly sat down on a bench, and he watched people walking by. Suddenly, he heard someone calling his name. "Uncle Mickey!" Morty and Ferdy, loaded down with snacks, ran up to Mickey. "We've been looking for you everywhere," said Morty. "Where were you?" Mickey jumped up and pulled the boys into a huge hug. "You were looking for me?" he said. "I was looking for you all over the park." "We're sorry," said Ferdy. "We were just so excited to try all the rides. We've done just about everything." "I was hoping we'd explore the park together," said Mickey. "That's part of the fun of coming here." "Sorry, Uncle Mickey," the boys said. Then they looked at each other and smiled. "We did save the best part for you, though," said Morty. What do you think the best part is? Oops. Crash! Mickey's bumper car bounced off Ferdy's and straight into Morty's. I'll get you for that, yelled Morty, staring back toward his uncle. Mickey drove his car out of the way, causing Morty to bump into Ferdy instead. All three of them laughed. So the best part was the bumper cars. Yep, it's way more fun to do this together, agreed Morty. Mickey smiled and drove his car right into his nephew's. Bonk. Alright. Thanks, kids. So be good, listen to your parents, stay positive, and God bless you.